Senator Farley's bill.
The first bill on the agenda is Senate Bill 3807 by Senator Farley. This bill would allow persons 65 years of age or older to take up to 9 credit hours of courses per semester without tuition at the State University of New York. There are no memos of support or opposition for this bill, and if this bill is reported, it will go to the floor.
Any discussion? Any negative votes?
I love the age, I'll be signing up.
Bill is reported.
The second bill on the agenda is Senate Bill 4449 by Senator Boyle. This bill would allow veterinarians to count free spaying and neutering services given in conjunction with a municipality, not-for-profit society, humane society, or animal protection society toward their self-instructional coursework as part of their continuing education requirements. There are no memos of support or opposition for this bill, and if this bill is reported, it will go to the floor.
Any comments? Any negative votes? Bill is...
There was,
yes.
but Senator Krueger is without recommendation.
Okay. Bill is reported.
The third bill on the agenda is Senate Bill 4672A by Senator LaValle. This bill would allow non-CPAs to be minority owners of a CPA firm and also allow non-CPAs to form a partnership with a CPA. There is a memo of support from the Capital Region Chamber. There are no memos of opposition. This bill passed the Senate for the past 2 years, and if this bill is reported, it will go to the floor.
Okay, any comments?
There are no corporate practice issues here. Good.
You know, as Kelly indicated, we passed the bill the last
Oh, I
couple
know.
of years.
It's a good bill.
We thought we had a union, but we apparently did not. So, bill is reported.
The fourth bill on the agenda is Senate Bill 5119 by Senator Carlucci. This bill would extend the period of TAP eligibility for students with disabilities to 6 years if a student demonstrates they are not able to complete their program within the maximum award period. There are memos of support from NYSA and CUNY. There are no memos of opposition. This bill passed the Senate last year, and if this bill is reported, it will be referred to the Finance Committee.
Any comments? Any negative votes? Bill is reported.
Why is this bill going to the Finance Committee where the first one is not the Farley bill?
Probably because of the sponsor. No.
That's the question I'm asking. That's exactly why.
That's a good, that really is a good,
And I can find out.
okay.
Because we have been somewhat critical
Yes.
of dual referencing bills
Mhm.
where there doesn't appear to be uniform standards for each bill. In other words, some bills go to codes when it has nothing to do with codes.
Well,
It's a rhetorical question.
in Farley's case, in Carlucci's, we're actually making a change that has a permanent impact. Okay, so we're increasing the limits to 6 years from 4. So that has an impact. In the first case, I'm not sure that we have had any references to the finance, because here we actually don't know what the impact is, and SUNY has to make some determinations based on limited space. You know, that could vary. So, but I think, because we've had a number of these bills, we had several golden bills, so we need to look into that. That's a good. And the last bill.
The last bill on the agenda is Senate Bill 7342 by Senator LaValle. This bill would make permanent the maintenance of effort provision for both SUNY and CUNY that requires the state to appropriate general fund operating support in an amount made available not less than the year prior. There is a memo of support from CUNY. There are no memos of opposition, and if this bill is reported, it will go to the floor.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this the same bill as was
No.
passed?
No.
What are the differences?
This bill as Kelly had indicated, this bill says that you can't cut us next year beyond what we had this year. So whatever we had this year, you can't put in an amount less than.
I
The other
understand
bill that we passed, that the governor vetoed,
at earmarked funding. I understand.
that increased the funding, put in different items. You're probably going to see that bill again. We're trying to resolve, you can't get into other people's head, but we believe that there is some chance of the governor signing this bill, and the likelihood gets reduced greatly with the bill that he vetoed. We don't believe he would change that, but we have a duty and obligation as a legislature to do what we feel is right and appropriate.
Does this include SUNY also? There's no memo in support from SUNY?
I did not receive a memo from Sue.
One other question.
I'm, Jim Campbell is
I know,
saying yes.
that's why okay. Is there any provision for the $240 million for the contractual or collective bargaining agreements in this bill? That was
No. No.
That was left out of the budget.
This is a good bill, Senator Lavelle.
Oh, I understand it's a good bill.
Yeah.
Could be an even better bill.
Well, I know, you're going to have an opportunity to vote for something better, but you're going to have to do some really hard lobbying with the governor. Any other discussion? Any negative votes? Bill is reported. Thank you.